So one thing I try to do here at the channel, my fellow agents, is always keep you up to speed in regard to certain things that are going on in the game, especially when it comes to a limited time event when you can earn certain rewards that typically you would not be able to pick up otherwise. Now with that being said, we currently have one of those events going on in the game right now. It is called the Game Pass Project, and as of my recording this video, it is the only way to get the new named assault rifle, the Caretaker, which has the Talon Perfect Killer, and in my opinion, this is definitely a weapon you want to pick up. Now, as always, we're going to jump right into the details, and if you happen to enjoy this, do me a favor and hit that like button. It truly helps the channel out, and if you want to stay up to speed on all things Division, feel free to hit that subscribe or join button as well. Now, as you can see on screen, once you open up your map, you're going to scroll over to Projects. Once you go down a few tabs, you are then going to see the Game Pass event. And as you can see on screen, by completing this project, you're going to earn 10 exotic components, 1.4 million XP, and 2 reconstructed caches. And I will circle back to the rewards in a moment, but I want to talk about how the shepherding system works. So the first thing you're going to do when you open up your map is check your on-call status. To do that, you will scroll over to the SHD bar at the top of the page. Once that is done, you will select all or friends and clan. After that, you will go over to matchmake and you'll do a random call for backup. Now, the only issue I'm hearing from some players is the fact that it's taking a little bit of time to find a group, and that's because a lot of people are trying to answer that call right now. You know, a lot of people are not calling for backup. They want to answer the call, so it could take you a little while, but trust me, my fellow agents, it is definitely worth your time. Now, as you'll see on screen in a moment, there is a clear indication on when you've gained that shepherding level, which now takes us to talking about the actual rewards you're going to earn when this thing is going on. Now, as you saw a moment ago on screen, when you gain that first shepherd level, you're going to get 10 exotic components, 2 reconstructed caches, and 1.4 million XP, which equates to 2 shade levels. Now, the best thing about these reconstructed caches is the fact that this is how you can get certain blueprints in the game that you may be missing. You'll see on screen, I open the first one, I get the blueprint for the brand set grease. The next one, what do we got? Let's see what we have here, my fellow agents. We have Eckham's long stick. Last but not least, we get the blueprint for the gift backpack. So no matter what, even if you have no interest in the weapon whatsoever, just doing this farming to get these reconstructed caches and hopefully getting a blueprint that you've been trying to get for a while is definitely worth your time. Now, as far as the way that the actual event works, this is what happened for me, and if you had anything different, please let me know in the comments section. So initially, when I gained that first shepherd rank, I got those 10 exotic components, I got 3 reconstructed caches, and I received 1.4 million XP. Now, subsequently after that, every time I did gain one of those shepherding levels, I wound up getting one of those reconstructed caches, 700,000 XP, 10 exotic components, and you need to pay attention to what level you're at. The reason I say that is because you're going to continue to get these reconstructed caches one at a time until you get to level 6 or 7 in your shepherding rank. I do not know which one it was exactly. I wasn't paying too close attention, but what I know is this. Once the project is over, that weapon, the Caretaker, is immediately put into your inventory. So the first thing you need to do is make sure you go to your inventory, mark that weapon as a favorite, because you don't want to accidentally delete something that you've been trying to pick up for a while. Now, as I leave you with some gameplay footage and commentary, I'm putting this video together for you for 2 main reasons. First of all, this event is only going on for 2 weeks, and I know that may sound like a long time, but the bottom line is people forget to do this shit, and then you're all pissed off because you didn't get the weapon. Consider this your fair warning. Now, secondly, as of my recording this video, there is a shepherding XP event going on in the game between now and June 2nd, so please make sure you take this time, pick up these rewards, my fellow agents. Hope this video helped you out, and as always, questions, comments, or feedback, please let me know, and I will do my best to get back to you as quick as I can. On that note, I want to take a moment as always and thank you all for your incredible continued support. Please let me know of any other questions you have I did not address. Thank you once again for the privilege of your time, and as I mention at the end of every one of these, take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks again, everyone. Good morning once again, my fellow agents. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. One thing you'll notice is this. The project does reset on a daily basis, but it changes. The rewards change. So you're not going to get reconstructed caches anymore once you've completed those first, 6 or 7 shepherding ranks, levels, whatever you want to call it. I believe it changes to an unmarked shade supply cache, so you'll get that instead. However, if you have multiple characters, you can log in with a different character, and when you do that, you will be able to redo that shepherding project on each one of your characters, get more reconstructed caches, get another Caretaker. And as I said earlier, the biggest pain in the ass is that it could take you a while to finally find a group. You know, on this footage you're about to see right now, this is from this morning with a different character. I tried for about 3 minutes, didn't get any response. And what I typically do is this. You know, if I try to find a group, nothing happens. I, turn off matchmaking, turn it back on, try out different variations. But eventually, you'll catch something. And I gotta say, as someone who was never really into Descent, the fact that you can earn these reconstructed caches differently now is a really, really good thing, because there are certain blueprints I would never have. Like, I just don't play Descent. It's just not my thing. I'm not disparaging anyone who does. A lot of people enjoy it. For me, I just never really got into it. So the fact that I can actually do something in the game I thoroughly enjoy and earn different rewards that typically I would not be able to get, it's a really fun thing. And not only that, when you answer the call on Shepherding, and you're jumping in with someone who's brand new to the game, they're on story mode, and you're just rolling through with your god rolled, striker build, whatever, it is so much damn fun. Like, you're absolutely decimating things left and right. You're helping out people. And remember, because this is on Xbox Game Pass, we have now opened up to a huge new audience. And one thing I love is I'm hearing from people saying, I had no idea this game even existed, or they knew about it, but again, it's 7 years old. They never thought to jump into it, but now it's on Game Pass. They're jumping in. They love it. It's a really, really good time for the game, my fellow agents. Now, my plan for the next few weeks is the following. First of all, like a lot of you out there, the first thing I did is jump into Brooklyn, took care of all the missions, side missions, which were a lot of fun. Let me know what you think in the comments section. But for me, I really felt they were put together really, really well. And one thing I haven't done as yet is I haven't fully explored the city, which I'm really looking forward to doing. I mean, there's so much nostalgia. I mean, even opening up bags and getting apparel really gives you those Division 1 vibes, going to the police station, things like that. It just takes you back. It's a lot of fun. And as I start to wrap this up over the next few weeks, I'll be bringing you countless build videos, farming videos, how-to guides. And if you have any requests, please let me know in the comment section. Y'all know how much, this is a community here. Our goal is to help out as many people as we can. So if you happen to be brand new to this game, there are questions you just don't have answers to, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them, my friends. That's all I got for this video, my fellow agents, and please do me a favor, let me know, what are you currently doing in the game? Like, what are you enjoying? What do you hope they continue to work on? What do you hope they continue to, make a priority as far as fixes are concerned? I haven't had too much feedback in regard to bad stuff that's been going on, which is pretty damn crazy. Typically when there's a launch, it's a total, I hate to say it, it can be a shit show really quick. But that really doesn't seem to be the case. I'm not hearing too much negative stuff, which is pretty damn badass if you ask me. And it's nice. It's nice to hear, you know what I mean? And again, I'm not avoiding this stuff. Look, if shit's going down, let me know in the comment section. Most of you know one thing I will always do is give you a fair and balanced assessment of a game no matter what's going on. We're going to talk about the good and the bad. And as you've heard me say countless times in countless videos, we do not need to agree on everything. We can have conversations. Just don't be an asshole. That's it. If you're not an asshole, everyone's going to get along fine. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's all I got for this one, my friends. Thank you once again for everything, and I will see you in the next one.